The WNBA actually just recently announced that 99% of the league is fully vaccinated. How important is it for you to be a part of a league that promotes and sets this as a forefront as the league?
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting. Obviously starting the season, we didn't know what it was going to look like from last year being a bubble. And so I think this year, given this opportunity to have a fully vaccinated team and hopefully be able to kind of spread the word around to our communities and everyone around to get the vaccine in order to hope, to save lives, to hopefully be able to resume back to a somewhat normal society. And so it was really awesome to see, our whole team, get it. And now across the league, everyone get it as well.
You obviously know how special the women's NCAA tournament can be. Given the discrepancies we saw this past year's tourney and the current debate around March Madness and its branding, what does the NCAA need to do to show you that they're being serious about creating equitability at the college level?
I think there's many things that they can do, but I think to start, it should be the fact that they shouldn't need to be called out in order to provide these changes. Was super, super happy to be able to see all these women that were in this bubble for the NCAA tournament speak out about knowing that it wasn't right and knowing that there needed to be change, but it shouldn't have taken them being called out in order to do that. I think from the time that this plan went into place, which was during the year, about what needed to be, there in the weight room, in the training room, in the hotels for these young women to be successful, during this time, that should have been addressed way before it got out to the media. But, you live and you learn. It is March Madness. From everything that we hear, the tournament is the same. I don't think it should be anything different on the ground or across shirts, sweatshirts, whatever it is. I think the branding should be the exact same, and hopefully that's one thing that will change next season as well.
There's a lot of talk about the name, image, and likeness in the college game. So what are your thoughts on the earning power and the potential of athletes in women's sports to get this kind of power?
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I think it's awesome. I think especially, given the fact that at a professional level, women don't make anywhere near the salary that men make. I think it's awesome to be able to see a lot of these young women in college figure out what they like, what they can do on a branding level, who they want to partner with, where they want to work on outside curricular things. If someone wants to start a clothing brand, a book club, whatever it is that they want to do in their communities at a college level, I think it's a great source of income to be able to do that and learn and earn money doing so. And so I'm excited to just see how young women are going to grow at a younger age and how they're going to be able to use everything that they learn in college to help their brand.
You're a Nike athlete and you released your first shoe with them earlier this year. Jordan is already partnering with 11 WNBA players. And how important are these shoe deals in terms of growing the game?
It's really important. Young girls that are looking up, watching us playing on the court, on TV, in person, whatever it is, you watch everything that your idol and mentor does, from mannerisms to how they talk, how they speak in interviews, what they wear on their feet, especially as us basketball players. That's probably our most important apparel and something that helps us play the game. And so being able to see Jordan do that on their side, and Nike as well represent a lot of female athletes on the court, I think it just gives this avenue for younger generations to be able to look up to us, watch us, and know that they can be that one day as well.
And speaking of shoes, you are partnering with Dick's. So tell us what you're doing with them and the Sports Matters Giving Truck.
Yeah, I'm so excited to partner with the Dick's Sporting Goods Foundation Sports Matter Giving Truck and all the good that it's doing, this summer, celebrating female young athletes. I was one of those young girls, in my community playing against boys, figuring out how to do what I love and to continue to dream, even though that I wasn't really represented, well as a young female athlete. And so, for me, given this platform that I have, being able to be part of this initiative to empower these young girls from a really young age to chase their dreams, to do what they love doing, no matter what anyone else thinks, and finding, ways to continue to empower them, and being able to do that across the country, not only in my community, is huge. And I'm honored and humbled to be able to do that.
Hey sports fans, if you want to watch more sports seriously, be sure to check out these clips right here. And make sure you're subscribed to the channel to see all the great content from us here at USA Today Sports.